Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praises unto Yahweh Shemi Shai, Wahab Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, and honors to you brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. So this is going to be a video going into this term black and this word black, and going into the scriptures and showing you pretty much that we are not black people. Okay, we are the Israelites. We are we have pigment, but we are not black people. Just like how you don't have white people. Okay, and this basically this video has been inspired by the apostles of Great Millstone, and also too I'll be referring to the film Malcolm X, where we see basically the dude played by Denzel. Okay, he was going into what? How black is the absence of light. And I'm going to show you, brothers, that we are not the children, okay, in the absence of light, okay, which being the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And when you go into the scriptures, you find out that the morning star, or the light bearer, the real light bearer, is Yahweh Shai. And he's bestowed upon us the what? The light, which is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. See, when you go into these scriptures, you have to basically sift out the metaphors. Okay, one of the metaphors that's used within these scriptures, a common metaphor, a common theme, if you will, is the thing of the light. Okay, being this word, this knowledge, and this understanding. Okay, and therefore the children of that light, okay, are not dark skinned or devoid of that knowledge. Okay, basically the Messiah was going to give his people the word, man. All right, so let me start off with this. It says black is the darkest color, of which is not a color, because when you really go into here, when you go and you see sRGB, all right, sRGB, which is color, basically the color spectrum, you find out that pretty much there's the absence of color there. Okay, we go into this spectrum here. There's the absence of a spectrum here. Hopefully, no one's gonna interrupt. But you can see that there's no color there. Now, when I go back to this article, and I could go into flat mode again. All right, when you go into here, it says that what? The absence of the absorption of visible light, which is what? The absence of light. So when they refer to us as dark skinned or rather more black people, what they're really saying is that you're an idiot. Okay, you're devoid of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Now, when you go into the scriptures, you pretty much find out that we was in that state. We was in that dead state, right? The book of Revelations 11:8. All right, and their dead bodies shall lie down in a great city, which is spiritually called Sodom in Egypt. But after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of the Most High entered into them, and they stood up on their feet, a great and exceeding army. Well, guess what? That's us, man, coming out of that dead state, which when you go into the book of Proverbs, it says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding, he shall remain in the congregation of the dead. That's the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans that remained in the congregation of the dead up until the time of Abba Bivens and the apostles coming on the scene and teaching this word. Now you got this, this beautiful movement, okay, where you're seeing the children of the light, man, all right, being manifested throughout the four corners of the earth. Like the scripture says, in the place where it was said unto you, you're not children of the living power, and therefore the children of light, there it shall be said unto you, ye are the children of the living power. Man. Okay, so it says black is the darkest color. Okay, the result of absence of or complete absorption, of which when you have complete absorption, all right, that's the absence of light, man. Okay, it is an achromatic color, literally a color without a hue. Okay, or like white or gray, and is often symbolic or figuratively of darkness. Okay, so that's what when they're calling you black people or whatever, they're talking about the absence of basically you're in a dark state, man. Okay, you're in a dark state of enlightenment, and check that word out. All right, enlightenment, which is what to be so you got it to where you got black, which is darkness, okay, and you got it to where what enlightenment, and that's supposed to be what? That's supposed to be the so-called white people or whatever, all right, of which we don't deal with the thing of the color, because you got brothers that come from all different places in that, All right, and you got Israelites that are going to be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, pursuant to the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 64th verse. But the reality of the situation is when you say blackness or darkness, and the opposite to that is going to be what? Light and enlightenment. Then you should get the point of this video. Now, if I go to the scriptures now, this is going to make even more sense. Okay, so we start. So what I did here is I put the children of the light. Like I said, this was inspired by the apostles. Their latest a video that they put on the Ancient of Days. Is Ancient of Days? No, the InfoDoc channel. Okay, the regular apostles camp. Okay, and this is and I just all I did was do a search on the word of the children of the light. So let's start here. Okay, the book of Luke 16:8, and says, "And the Lord condemned the unjust steward because he had done." Is this the one? Okay, that's not necessarily the one. Let me go back to the search. Let's go to this one. Okay, John. Okay, here we go. John 12, and we can start from. Okay, we can start here within the 35th verse. And then Yahweh said unto them, "Yet a little while is the light with you." I mean, that goes to show you everything, man. I mean, if you don't get that scripture, let me do that again. So it says, "And Yahweh said unto them, Yet a little while is the light with you. Walk while ye have the light, lest the darkness come upon you. And ye have for he that walketh in the darkness knoweth not whither he goeth." But he said what? Here it is. He's saying what? You're going to walk in the light, but he's saying the light is going to be with you for a little while. Because why? Because he is the light. But guess what? When he came off the scene, all right, when he was beamed up, he left us with the knowledge and understanding up until this time, which was the scripture calls the Comforter. And the scripture says that what? He comes in the volume of the book, man. All right. I mean, these scriptures, you really gotta, when you read these scriptures, you gotta really you gotta read them, man. You gotta read in between the lines. Okay, 35th verse, it says, "And then Yahweh said unto them, Yet a little while is the light with you." So he was with them for a little while longer. Okay, "Walk ye while you have the light, lest the darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in darkness knoweth not whither he goeth. While ye have the light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of the light." Now, where is the darkness and the blackness there? It's not saying the children of the black. Now we have dark skin, okay, but we are the children of the light. Okay, we're the real white people. I'm just being facetious, but we're the children of the light, man. Okay, it says these things because the Israelites, okay, the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, okay, and all of the Israelites scattered amidst all the other nations that may look white, Chinese, Japanese, or whatever. These are the children of the Most High. These are the people of the Lord, man. Okay, so this is what the Most High, this is what the Lord is calling the children of the light, especially if they've come into this word. Okay, that's the children of the light that the scripture is talking about, the Israelites. Okay, these things spake the Yahweh and departed and did hide himself from them. Okay, so let's go to the next precept. Ephesians 5:8. It says, "For ye," let me go into the book of Ephesians properly. Okay, so I can go straight to the point here. So it says, "For ye were sometimes in darkness." Okay, now you walk in the light. And how, so what? They was walking around Jerusalem just what? With no candles and no. They was walking within the absence of the scriptures. Okay, within the absence of the understanding of the scriptures, the mysteries of the Gentiles, the mysteries of who the Lord was, the Son, all of that. Okay, those were the mysteries of the scriptures. That was the light, right? All right, and the scripture says that what? "For ye were sometimes in darkness, but now are ye in light." Okay, the Lord walk as the children of the light, man. Again, where's the dark skin in there? Let's go back to the definition. All right, black is the darkest color, which really is the absence of color, not the darkest color, but the absence of color. Let's be correct about that. We saw that on the previous page when you had the sRGB, of which when you go into your color spectrum, okay, Roy G. Biv, okay, that's where you get all of your colors. There's no that B is for blue, not black. Okay, so that thing black is the absence of color, and more so than that, what is color? Color is light. All right, when you go into your so-called grade school sciences, all right, you find out within those preschool science or whatever secondary school science, you find out that pretty much all the light that you see, you got something that's called white light, which is a mixture of all lights, and then you got the light when it's split up. Okay, right? When it's split up, you have Roy G. Biv, red, okay, green, and blue. There's no black in it, but that's light, right? But that goes to show you that we're not the black people. We're the children of the light. Okay? So it says here, for ye were sometimes in darkness, but now ye are in the light, in the Lord. Walk as the children of the light. Okay? Let's get the last precept. 1 Thessalonians 5:5. Ye are all the children of the light and the children of the day. We're not the children of the night or the darkness. Let's go back to that, man. Black is the darkest color. I mean, brothers, come on. This was basic, okay? But it goes to show you that thing of black. That really literally means that you have departed from the understanding of the scriptures, all right? We're the Israelites, and we was going to come looking in all kind of different colors, but predominantly the dark-skinned people that you call black hair within the Americas, that's the Negroes, the Hispanics, the Native Americans, but we got the Israelites scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, and we're not the black people, man. We're the children of the light. Okay, so with that, I'm going to say, all praise unto Yahweh, Shimi Ashai, Wahara Kakadash, double honors unto the apostles of GreatMillStone, honestly, brothers, that be pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.